There are several different models within the Inspiration line of sewing machines from Singer. These models include the 4205, 4206, 4210, and 4212. Though these machines do have features that differentiate them from one another, there are some features that they all have in common. We'll first overview some of the common features, then we'll show how the machines differ from one another. The entire line of Singer Inspiration sewing machines has the Sure Fit bobbin system. The bobbins are slightly wider at the top than they are at the bottom, ensuring that the bobbin only goes into the bobbin case one way for a perfect fit. The bobbin cover and bobbin are both transparent, making it easy to monitor your thread supply. Threading is easy because of the no-error threading system. Just follow the arrow markings on the machine and the thread slips right in place for sewing. Automatic tension means that you can just leave your tension control set here for nearly all of your sewing, whether it is on light, medium, or heavyweight fabric. But it can be adjusted for some special sewing techniques, for example, machine basting or pin tucks. The thread trimmer near the back of the machine conveniently cuts thread tails after sewing. Stay Bright LED lights illuminate the sewing surface for greater visibility in the stitching area of the machine. Not only do they last longer, but they stay cool. Universal pressure allows you to sew through many different types of fabrics, from sheer to cotton to stretch, even denim. Fabrics feed smoothly through the machine. There is an extension table which contains the machine's accessories. This can be removed to access the free arm. The free arm is great for sewing hard-to-reach areas like pants hems or children's clothing. Each machine comes with its own collection of presser feet to enhance your machine's versatility. The pattern selector dial is used to select the stitch you want to sew. It can be turned to the left or to the right. The stitch width control can be adjusted to sew stitches narrower or wider depending on the look you want. Turning toward the left makes the stitches wider, and turning toward the right makes the stitches narrower. The stitch length control is the ring around the pattern selector dial. Turning to a smaller number shortens stitch length, and turning to a larger number makes stitches longer. This is the needle position dial. It can be adjusted to sew with the needle in either center position, left position, or right position. The reverse lever is easily accessed in the front of the machine. It is used to secure the beginning and ending of seams. The carry handle makes it easy to transport the machine. Press here to raise the handle out of the machine, then lift. The 4205 and 4210 are similar to one another in that they both feature an automatic 4-step buttonhole. This buttonhole is sewn in 4 separate steps as indicated on the pattern selector dial. Select the first buttonhole icon on the pattern selector dial and set the stitch length and stitch width to the buttonhole icons as well. Sew step 1, which is the side of the buttonhole, then turn the dial to step 2 to sew a bar tack. After step 2, turn the dial and sew step 3, the other side of the buttonhole. Turn back to step 4 to sew the other bar tack. The 4205 and 4210 do, however, have some differences between them. The 4205 needle is threaded manually, and the machine has 5 basic stitches. The 4210 has an automatic needle threader, which threads the needle's eye quickly and effortlessly. In addition, the 4210 has 10 stitches. Basic stitches on both the 4205 and 4210 are straight, zigzag, blind hem, multi-zigzag, and over edge. To choose a stitch, just turn the pattern selector dial until the stitch you want lines up with the dot on the machine. Adjust the stitch length and width according to your preference, then sew. The 4210, however, has 5 additional stitches called stretch stitches, which are designed to sew fabrics like t-shirts, activewear, or garments with high-stress seams. Notice that there are 2 stitches at each turn of the pattern selector dial of the 4210. The black stitches are the basic stitches, like those on the 4205. However, the red stitches are the stretch stitches. To sew a red stitch, turn the stitch length dial until the dot on the dial lines up with the dot on the main part of the machine. Set the stitch width to the widest setting, then sew. The 4206 and 4212 are similar to one another in that they each have a fully automatic one-step buttonhole feature. You just place the button in the foot and sew the entire buttonhole in one step, which is faster and easier than the 4-step buttonhole. Results are consistent because the buttonhole size is determined by the size of the button in the foot. To make a one-step buttonhole, select the buttonhole icon on the pattern selector dial, length dial, and width dial. Open the plate on the buttonhole foot, insert the button, and place the foot on the machine. Lower the presser foot onto the fabric, engage the buttonhole lever, then sew. The machine will sew the entire buttonhole automatically. The bottom of the buttonhole is first, then the right side. The top bar tack is next, and then the left side is sewn. It's that easy. Both the 4206 and 4212 machines also have an automatic needle threader. The 4206 and 4212 are different from one another in the number of stitches they have. The 4206 has 6 stitches, and the 4212 has 12 stitches. The 4206 has the 5 basic stitches plus a decorative scallop stitch. The 4212 has the same 6 stitches as the 4206, plus a collection of stretch stitches for stretchy fabrics.